After each term exam, you get your papers checked by your teacher. The teacher distributes papers to each student one by calling out their names in the class. Then she gives you some time to go through your papers. Have you ever observed how she collects the papers back? She arranges all the papers according to the roll numbers. This way, it helps her to organize the papers. What is this activity called? It is termed as sorting. Sorting means arranging the given data with respect to a particular element of the data, either in the increasing or decreasing order. Let us learn how to sort data in Microsoft Excel. Before sorting, let us first create a database which has fields, roll number and student names. Your database should look like this. Now, let us sort the roll number field. To do this, click any cell of the database and click the Data tab. From the Sort and Filter group, click the Sort icon. You can see that the entire database is selected and the Sort dialog box appears. To sort the data by roll number field, from the Sort By drop-down list, select Roll Number. From the Sort On drop-down list, select Values. This is the condition on which we will sort our data. In the Order drop-down list, the smallest to largest option is selected by default. You can sort the data in descending order by selecting the largest smallest option in the Order drop-down list. For this example, we will select the smallest to largest option. Next, you will see that the My Data Has Headers checkbox is selected by default. Generally, the first row in a database is a header row. That is, it displays the titles of your data. If you do not have a header row, you can clear the My Data Has Headers checkbox. For this example, since we have header row, we will keep this option checked. Click OK to close the dialog box. You will see that the roll number column in the database is arranged in ascending order based on the conditions we mentioned. Now that you know how to sort data, let us move ahead and learn one more important feature in Microsoft Excel, that is, filters. Let us understand this with the help of our previous example. After checking your papers, now your teacher wants to calculate how many students have scored 60 marks in the computer science subject. What will the teacher do? She will check her record book and write the names of all the students in the piece of paper who have scored 60 marks. Don't you think it is a tedious job? In Microsoft Excel, you can easily do this task using filters. The filter feature shows only the data you want to see by hiding the remaining data temporarily. There are two types of filters, namely auto filters and advanced filters. You can filter a list to display the records that meet the specific criteria using the auto filter option. Let us use filters in the Microsoft Excel. Here, we have a student database with fields roll number, name and marks as shown. Now, select any cell within the database range. Now, click the Data tab. From the Sort and Filter group, click the Filter icon. You will see small arrows are added to each field name. These arrows are used to filter data. Now, to filter the students who have scored 60 marks, click the drop-down arrow of the Marks field and select 60. You will see that the list is filtered and displays only the records having number 60 in the Marks field. You have learnt about auto filters. However, if you want to filter your data using multiple conditions, you cannot use the auto filter option. You need to use the advanced option. You use the advanced option to filter the data in multiple fields using the specified criteria, or to copy the filtered records to a different location, or to find unique records. In our previous example, let's find the students who have scored more than 90 marks. To do this, first you need to insert at least 3 blank rows at the top of the spreadsheet as shown. These rows are used as a criteria range. The criteria range should have column labels and 1 blank row between the criteria values and range. To add column labels, select the cell range from A4 to C4. On the Home tab, from the Clipboard group, click the Copy icon. Next, select the cell A1 and on the Home tab, from the Clipboard group, click the Paste icon. You will see the column labels get pasted here. Now, you need to type the criteria. In this example, we want the number of students who scored more than or equal to 90 marks. Hence, under the Marks column, type more than or equal to 90. Next, click any cell in the data range. Click the Data tab. From the Sort and Filter group, click the Advanced icon. You will see the Advanced Filter dialog box on the screen. The Action section displays 2 options: filter the list in place and copy to another location. The first option filters the list in the same place where you have your current data. The second option filters and pastes the result in the place you suggest. For this example, let us select the second option, copy to another location. You will see the List Range field displays the range from cell A4 to cell C19. Define the criteria range by selecting the column labels and criteria. For this example, select cell A1 to cell C2. In the Copy to Cell box, define the range as F6 to H6. Click OK to close the dialog box. You will see the data gets filtered and displays all the student records who scored more than 90. This data gets copied in the place which you have defined in Copy to Text box in Advanced Filter dialog box, that is in F6 to H6. Let us summarize what you have learnt in this video.